Well, hello again. It's Anthony Benicia here on a beautiful Sydney morning. Thought we'd film outside and bring you another Brain Blinkers bullet point. This morning I wanted to focus a little bit on the growth mindset, and actually one of the tools to change a mindset. As you know, I've been doing a lot of work with this in Brain Blinkers over the last 13 years, but I came across the work of a fantastic person, sociologist by the name of Annette Prain, and she's got a tool called Framestorming. And it's an interesting technique because it's using a brainstorming technique for reframing. It's 3 steps basically. The first step is to ask calibrating questions of yourself. So ask questions to check about what the mindset really is. What is it now? Is it helping me? How can it change? How could I be more resourceful with a different mindset? What emotions is this mindset creating? So those are the first steps. It's A, B, C. So A is for ask calibrating questions of yourself. The second one is to begin the framestorm. And you do that by getting new perspectives. And there's a whole heap of questions that you can ask yourself and your team, if you like, because this can be done as a team activity as well, to just check what new perspectives can be arrived at. And you might think, well, how do you do that? Well, you ask questions like, how would someone who loves this situation look at it? Okay, so maybe we're not liking the situation at the moment, but there are people in the world who might like that situation. How would they look at it, and how would they frame the situation? Another way to get a different perspective is to ask yourself, how could I make this funny? How could this be humorous? Or how would it look if I was to make this an opportunity that was unmissable? Okay, what would it have to look like to be something that I'd really want to go for? And if another way to look at it is, if your friend or a close associate was in the same situation, what advice would you give? And all of these questions are designed just to help you get a new perspective on the same situation. The one I love, which links directly to last week's work on the mindset required to do things, is that whole notion of asking what a wise person would do or think in the same situation. So I like to think, what would Yoda say? Well, how would Yoda look at a situation like this? Sorry to take the Star Wars analogy to another level. So that's the begin the framestorm. The last one is then to choose which of those perspectives you want to go with. Choose 1 or 2. Give it a go. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. You've got plenty of others to try. So the aim is to try and get 15 or 20 perspectives and just choose 1 or 2 and give it a go. A really nice way to try and change a mindset. Thanks. We'll see you again next time.